Alright, let's rock and roll. It is 7 AM in game. We know currently of only one more infestation location. Now the plan was going to be to wander there and to check out any points of interest along the way. Really? Is that right? My alerts. I don't think they've actually spotted me. Although, looks like there's another one over here. So the plan was to check out some POIs on the way to another location. However, as you can see, the location is pretty straightforward. So we might just head straight over there. So yeah, I was thinking of maybe doing the castle last, but I thought it doesn't really matter which order we do things in. But we will be scanning around on the way to various spots now to gather some more gear and supplies, resources that we need. Spectacle Island is making noise. Yeah, that's not too bad. We're not too fussed about that. Right now, I don't think they're going to have that much of a problem. So we've got a little bit of a swim ahead of us. Unfortunately, we can't really see. Oh, look at this. We've got a corpse that's just dislodged itself. That's not a corpse, is it? That's a mannequin. What on earth was a mannequin doing all the way down here? Out in the open. Those mannequins are creepy, aren't they? And I think there's a mod that ultra creepifies them. And I think it's part of the Whispering Chills mod pack, which I'm kind of thinking of starting up. It's another one of those potentials. I've got so many potentials, and I know I mention it all the time. It probably gets a bit annoying. But it is October, the month of Halloween. And I'm weighing up either playing some horror games, like scary horror games, like jump scary horror games, or possibly starting Whispering Chills. However, I think I want to do Frost first. And Zombieland Conquest is on as well, so it probably won't end up being Whispering Chills. I've also heard a little rumour. It's not a rumour, it's a reality. The Whispering Chills is in the process of being updated to a new, very evolved format, because somebody who, you know, the guy Screaming Lake who runs all this stuff has so much on his plate. But somebody's basically joined his team and has offered to update and look after Whispering Chills. So obviously we've got a few rad roaches here. We've got a spitter. And we're not going to be doing that. So I've kind of dove head first into this location, but whatever. See if we can get up on a wall here. Not quite. Oh, really? It's like that, is it? Apparently it is. I tell you what, this actually might be a good strategy here. To kind of peek through this window and try to take out a few enemies. I don't know. It might not be a good strategy. Let's just give it a go. Be nice if I could see. And what do we have here? We've got a couple. We've got one grenade. Can't get up there. Oh, wait. Red roach landed on my head. Okay, I think I found us a way in. Yes! A way in, a way up. Did I finish what I was saying about Whispering Chills? Yeah, it's going to be updated to more of a an immersive kind of pack, I guess you could say. Somebody's come along, Sweet, is it something or other? Has come along saying, look, you know, these sort of elements could be improved. Watch. Nope. Where am I right now? Certain elements could be... And I've never played it. And I watched a little bit of Skulldire's gameplay. Was it Retribution? The one he's just finished. I watched a little bit of that. It looks awesome anyway, but it's going to be upgraded and updated to a more of an immersive kind of experience. And so, yeah, I was thinking of maybe, and I don't think it's too far out, maybe, I don't know, a month or so, I don't know, I think it's been being worked on for a little while already. So I was basically thinking of waiting for that update to happen, because it'll be a version that nobody's recorded. Skulldire's version will be the older version, so you know it'll be relevant to do a new playthrough on it, which will be epic. So I think we'll wait for that with regards to Whispering Chills and play Frost. Play Frost instead. And I can't see a goddamn thing right now. Oh my god. Got a liquor. They're obviously finding a way up here. Oh, rad roaches incoming. Oh, wow, okay. He got to me quick. You can't initiate that in the air, eh? Where are you? Did he just fall off? So we are getting a little bit low on ammo for this, but we can always craft more. These things are so annoying. Oh, we got an invisible. Where are you? Where are you? Where'd you go? I'm just going to wait here for a second. Let him approach me. Where's the, is the workshop in the middle there or what? Apparently it's down here. Aha! Uh-oh. Watch. Okay, we lost the legendary there. Yeah, I might just crack on with business for now. Guns and bullets. Ballistic weapons permanently do +5 crit damage. +5% crit damage. Okay, I don't know what that does. Something to do with recruitment, maybe? What about this one? Is this off or on? How do I know if that's on or off? Ooh, flamer. I like the sound of that. Jumping for joy. Ooh, no, ooh, ooh, ooh. Lots of oohs, lots of good stuff. Yes, please. Cigar, please. Ooh, the castle tunnels. Well, that's some kind of secret I want to explore at some point. I think I remember trying to go in there in the vanilla game once upon a time, and I couldn't get in. I didn't have the key or something. Fusion cores. I wonder if you can get components from those. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build some... Oh, wait, we've already got beds. How many beds have we got here already, then? 5 beds. Okay, well, that's going to be enough. We need power. So let's get some power here. Oh, what am I looking at? Oh, stores. Oh, wow. We haven't even started looking at that stuff yet. Which is another one of the reasons why... Why are we on planters here? Another one of the reasons that we want to continue on, I think. We don't have nuclear physicists. We don't need 25 power. One of these will do. Somewhere, I don't know, up here. Where could I put it? I'm just going to put it in here for now. Can I connect it to something or what? Like, is this... What can I connect it to? Good enough. I'm not a huge fan of how it looks. So let's, what did I just do? Why is that? Okay, much better. Why is that my hotkey for the EMB? Anyway, we now have a miniature generator, which is always fun. We're just going to whack him up here for appearance's sake. Just ignore the fact that he's clipping through the wall. So power is through... Still not enough. Wow. So we did need a bigger one. Well, how much power do I need? I guess we just have a wall. Yeah, a wall of these. What does this one take? Circuitry. Nope. I forgot about these too. Wind power. Okay, let's see if this does the trick. Is there some kind of... it's not going to reach, I can tell you that right now. So we'll do it this way. Why is that still not enough power? Well, more than, I guess. And these are automatically actually automatically increasing power for some reason. How much power does this place need? Maybe I should turn that thing off. Did I turn it on or what? My goodness. Yeah, I'm just going to build a ton of these because they're cheap. Obviously, I'll fix this at a later date. We'll upgrade our power. Give me a sec. Okay, I've doubled the build limit. I don't know exactly how much power we're going to need, but it's obviously a massive amount. I don't even know what is really drawing the power either. Why is it so high? That's insane. 120 power limit. Power requirement. What is here that's using that needs that much power? I mean, I know there's this thing here. Can we do anything about it though is the question. Radio transmitter requires 10. This that's the same thing, isn't it? No, those are two different things. I can't... Oh no, that is the same thing. But it says it only says it requires 10. Sheesh. Okay, I'll put out a few more, but I'm only putting these down so we don't use any more circuitry. I get a feeling this might be a bug because there's literally nothing here that I can see. Okay, I'm gonna forget that. Let's just get some food and water organized. Got absolutely loads of these, so. But it does require population work on it. Okay, let's get some settlers in here. I mean, you probably would have it in the middle here, but it's not actually going to serve much use like that. So let's get it right on the end. Bit high. Although, yeah, that's okay. Still get in it? No, not quite. Alright, that's good. I mean, it's more for appearances, that, because I don't know how useful that's going to be at actually defending the place. Alright, good enough. Good enough for now. Curious to know what's using so much power. Damn. Yeah, so we'd be better off. Okay, let's sort that out for a start. Better off building a couple of massive generators. Where did I put those things? Oh crap. Over this side. The defense is at 31. With these two managed, we should go up to 61. They're assigned to food automatically, so that's good. He's already assigned. Okay, that should be done now. 61. Awesome. What is this thing? Did we build that? Oh, and now I see what's potentially what's using so much power. Maybe there's a few of those things dotted around. Destroyed artillery. Anyway, we've got this place taken care of in a really, really, really roundabout way. Not ideal at all, but alright, so from here we have no other locations on the map. Let's go for a little walk. We have 2 level ups. We are aiming for as far away as it is, animal friend, so let's get a 2 into that. So we need 1, 2, 3 to unlock it, and then the 4th one to get it. Alright, we're going to go for a little walk inland. Save here. Just want to check out our ammo. So we are pretty low on the Uris. This one we've got a ton of. And what are we firing here? 10 mil is it? Yes, okay. We might stick with our 50 cal sniper. Is that what it is? Yes, okay. So we're going to head inland until we get another infestation marker pop up on the map. On the compass down the bottom here. We've discovered Ivans. What's Ivan's then? Just a shop, is it? So as you can see on the compass at the bottom left there, if you can see that, it might be a little bit small, but there are a ton of locations undiscovered here. Seeing any more markers just yet. Yeah, we've got some turret gunfire here. That could be our own... Do we have a settlement in the area? Not this close, we don't. I heard a dog yelp as well. Getting pretty accurate on those shots. Still not seeing any markers pop up. Oh dear. Just wasted my crit. Haven't seen any of these guys for a while. It's been a while since we've seen any of those. Crap. Can still get overwhelmed. Yeah, I've got myself into an unreachable spot here. Maybe not. Not much loot out of that bunch. Not getting much loot at all. Is that a brute? No. Tell you what, they just get annoying after a while, these guys, right now. No grenades. Wow, okay, there's still a few around here then. Definitely the easiest way to handle them. Just chewed through a ton of ammo, but that's what it's for, I guess. Damn it. Oh man, what am I doing here? A lot more clothes than resources. It's almost like the supplies have reduced, you know, the drop rate for things has massively reduced. Yeah, which way were we headed anyway? Not there. We were sort of going into the town. I'm guessing that there's probably some sort of settlement here somewhere, or... To be honest, I don't really know. Let's just head inland a bit. Oh, wow. Yeah, so the threat factor is basically gone. You know, unless you're, as we were then, surrounded by an absolute load of them. What did I get then? The feeling of danger is basically gone. Like, you know, you don't even have to worry standing in a menu at this point. Grants +1 strength per 133 rads. I can't wear that though. Oh, I can. No, I can't. Okay, never mind. You know, it's another one of the reasons that I'm feeling the desire to kind of get done with this part of the pack, this part of the, in a way, this pack, because it's turned into into more of an arcadey shooter, and I know that's what it is. But it's also, again, it's part of the reason that I'm sort of wanting to push on, get to that point of having completed the main mission, and then after that, if we want to drop back in occasionally, build up a few settlements, or shift it somehow. Maybe our operative here, if he leaves the Commonwealth, yeah, we found another settlement over here. If he leaves the Commonwealth, if he gets extracted and somebody else takes over his role, they're going to start out with no perks, all the way down to the bottom. Maybe the difficulty gets bumped over to survival, maybe a few other mods get added in. Or, you know, and our operative here takes the suit with him, and it turns out it was the only one available. So whoever's left in this environment doesn't have a suit, is on a survival difficulty. You know what I mean? So I think that could potentially be a way to go with it. Either that, or we just finish the mission and that's the end of the series, and then we move over to Zombieland Conquest full time. So again, I'm not 100% sure which way I'll go with it, but I do feel like a lot of the hit factor and oomph factor, you know, like a lot of the main draw that pulled me into this pack has dwindled. It hasn't gone completely, because I enjoy... This must be one of our settlements, right? You know, I'm enjoying kind of being here, killing zombies. It's not much more than that. Every now and then... Oh yeah, I forgot. So one of the one of the locations was this one, wasn't it? That's lost some water and food. Okay. I don't know why we wouldn't have taken care of this, but obviously we didn't. Defense is still at 61. So yeah, it's I was gonna say then, you know, I play Call of Duty occasionally, and that's because I feel like mindless running around shooting bots. You know, I tend to play more with bots than anything else when I get in that frame of mind. And I just want to go in and I don't want to think, and I just want to kind of arcadey, shoot 'em up experience. And that's what I'm getting from this now. At least, I mean, I could probably possibly slow it down, take more time. But I don't know, I feel like the hit factor, the wow factor has kind of dwindled a little bit. I guess maybe we should give these guys a little bit of power. Again, I suppose that I could probably change it by, you know, I'd have to do a little bit of work, enter into a little bit more of a roleplay mindset, make a few tweaks to how I'm playing the pack. So it's nothing to do with the pack, I don't think. Well, partially the pack, partially the way that I'm playing it. Combat settler died. We lost the robot. Our defense has just dropped. Look at our defense here. Can't repair him either. Did he just headbutt him? See, now we're getting a lot of these, a lot of this situation now here too, where these guys are bugging out. But I mean, that's the sort of thing you've sort of got to work with. Here's another one. Wow. Here's another one. So these are really popping up a lot now. You know, and this is where it becomes more like a chore. The pack becomes a bit more like a chore to play. And, well, it's just, you know, it's not why you play these games, is it? Certainly not why I play them anyway. But what's this guy doing? My nature is such that I will be very unhappy with the way that the series turned out if I don't complete the main objective. So first of all, we need to do some defense upgrades here. Can't actually buy any of these in either. So let's just maybe... So what are we down here? 23, Jesus. We just lost all our people, so I think the best thing we can probably do is actually just re-employ some settlers here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just I've been feeling it for a little while, sort of trying to make it work. I really just want to get it done and get through it, and that can be a problem because I don't want, you know, these videos to be like, oh, here we go, like we're just trying to get to the end. So I'll be honest with you, I feel like I'm in a little bit of a tricky spot. It's not major, and I know these feelings tend to come and go as well. Where you've been doing the same thing for a long time and you know you feel like you want to change. It's another one of the reasons I want to keep shifting things around on the channel and not get too pigeonholed is a word, you know, a way of putting it, where you get backed into a corner as one way of doing things all the time, because there's no happiness in that. There's only repetitive monotony. Now, somebody here... Did we have another resource somewhere on the other side? Another defense resource? I feel like we did somewhere, but I can't remember where. I'm going to tell him to go over here while I build. Is it down here in this car park area? No. Okay, well let's just build him another defense guard post. So it's a really tricky thing that I find it quite tricky to navigate, because part of me wants to move on and part of me wants to finish the pack. And so because I'm going to complete the series, like, I'm not going to stop. I've got to reinvent what I'm doing often, and I think this guy needs to be scrapped because we can't repair him. I need to keep what I'm doing interesting, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by reinvent what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to get through it. So anyway, I'll stop talking about it now. Let's just crack on with it. Where are my settlers? I'm just going to wait for this guy to show up. I don't know where he went. Here he is. One of the things that really interests me when it comes to games is, how do I put it? Like dynamic gameplay, having lots of different ways to do and lots of different things to do what I want to do in a game. I don't think I've phrased that very well. Having lots of different things to do in a game and lots of different ways to do those lots of different things. Immersion. So if I end up getting in a situation like this where it's become not so much of a challenge the way that we've played it, the way that it's turned out, it's not so much of a challenge. It's becoming quite arcadey and a little bit repetitive. And in order to say, let's say turn it around towards exploration, exploring the Commonwealth, it would be interrupting the way that we've played this whole pack so far. You know, take off the suit. Well, why would you? In this world, why would you take off the suit at this point? You'd have to break your immersion. Take off the suit for no reason. So I'm trying to make it immersive in why we would do that. Which is why I feel like if we continue with this series, we keep doing what we've been doing, so we keep going along the same path. Once we've completed this objective, then we could come up with a more immersive kind of system, where this operative leaves, he takes the suit with him, like I mentioned before. Otherwise, you get backed into this, well, you just sort of, what's the word, well, they say going through the motions here. None of this is particularly challenging at this point. It gets to be a little bit more of an annoyance. It's like, okay, we've got a few annoying rad roaches to deal with, annoying zombies with half a head missing. I will get off this in a second, don't worry, because I don't like to dwell on this type of negativity. Or this sort of monotonous misery. But, whereas normally I would just turn it off now and play something else. But I'm not going to do that for the sake of the channel and the objective. So, I'm going to make it work, alright? You and I together. We are going to get through this. We are going to get this done. So we do now have another settlement here, and we may just have enough time to get it done. You know that old saying about if you haven't got anything nice to say, then don't say anything? Well, there's two reasons you'll ever hear me, there's two reasons that I will ever go quiet. One is, I'm tired and I don't want to talk. The other is, I'm not having the best time and I'm just going through the motions. What was that? Give me a sec. I have no idea what just attacked me then. Oh, I see. There's an invisible thing for a start. Okay. So, you know Zombieland, if I'm in that situation now, the challenge of that pack, the difficulty of it, or that type of scenario where it takes a lot of thought and a lot of kind of strategic thought to approach a problem and how you're going to approach it. Whereas that's not here right now. So I've lost that. I've lost that, the mystery as to how are we going to do this. You know, it might come back. If we've got like a serious challenge now, let's say, then you get that kind of mystery, the question of how. How can I do this? This is a challenge. I can't see an easy way forward. And that is something I need in my life. And I need that in anything that's going to sustain my interest. Needs to be mysterious. It needs to be puzzling. It needs to be a problem, if you know what I mean. So when I'm encountering something that's not a problem, what is this, an acid? Is this like an acid dimension or something? Come on, where are you? Ooh, hello. What am I dealing with right now? What is that thing? My Alert King or Queen or something, is it? So yeah, I need that in a game. And it does pop up. Occasionally. Whereas Zombieland Conquest, it feels like the whole pack is like that. Alright, so now we've got a little bit of a challenge. Which is great. So how are we going to do this? I've got no ammo for that. I do have some ammo for this. I've never really used this. Let's give it a go. I don't know if this is probably the best thing to be using right now, but we'll have a look. Yeah, let's get a save down. Tricky environment this too, isn't it? Like this particular location. Yeah, there's quite a few zombies there. I do want to see... I was going to say see what grenades I've got equipped, but a little bit too late now. Yeah, I don't quite think this is going to work for this particular situation. Jesus! Had time to be reloading there, boyo. Was that thing spit? Is that what was spitting at me before? Yeah, it's definitely spitting at me. Shit, that was a mistake. I accidentally quick saved. And I think I'm about to die. Balls. I may have just screwed myself a little bit. I accidentally quick saved in the middle of this battle. So we are possibly about to have to retreat. Quite quickly. Unless I can save myself by running. Full auto explosive shotgun should do the trick. At least I hope. I don't think I can beat this thing outside of slow motion. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Well, that's done then. Sorry I killed your grandmother, mother, whatever it was to you. So if I was to play this again, this pack, 100% it's got to be on survival. 100% we don't use this suit. 100% we either don't play with VATS or bullet time. We don't play with them. And 100% we do a bit of role playing. To, although, I don't know. I think, I don't know. Unless it had a major survival overhaul. I don't know whether I would play this again. It's a question. It's not saying I don't think I don't know if I would. I would have to weigh that up. You know, the thing about Zombieland that's got me, the other series we're doing, is how dynamic it is. NPCs, quests, NPC settlements, all the different variations of animals, zombies, the role-playing that we're incorporating into it. So, you know, I think I'd probably just explore that more than this. But, you know, for the sake of the series and rounding it out, finishing it up, unless I can dream up some other way of making this interesting again, we may be done with this once we complete the main reason we're here, because everything else that's involved is involved in Zombieland Conquest as well, plus a lot more. And that's so dynamic with what we can do with it, with the role-playing stuff. Unless I started a new series here and made it more survival and created something that would make it more dynamic. Anyway, I know I do this a lot. I just expressing my inner world, inner thoughts. Otherwise, I sort of sit here silence, not having the best time, trying to make it work. Whereas here, I'm telling you what I'm doing. I'm telling you how I'm trying to make this work. You know. So forgive me if it's a bit annoying to you, but I have no choice. I can't pretend. I'll sit here in silence, or I'll tell you what's disturbing, you know? Or what's occurring to me, I should say. Oh, I see. I see. It's mostly the fact that I've created Zombieland Conquest. That's what's doing it. If I hadn't invented that, and if this was the best I had, I think I'd be loving it, honestly. But I've made something that I feel is better for my tastes and what I want to do with the game. So I'm now at a point where I'm just wanting to get through it. You know, I want to be totally honest with you. I want to get through this, and I want to play Zombieland more. So apologies if that's frustrating to you or not what you want to hear, but trust me, You know, what I want to do with Zombieland will be way more fun. Because it's what I want to do. So, but I'm not letting myself give up on this. We're so close to actually completing our objective. There's no way we're giving up. So you can actually build your own sofas here. Well, I guess they don't contribute to a bed, do they? They're actual sofas. Chainers. I wonder if these link up. No, they don't. Definitely not. That's such a shame, that. Okay, well now what? Water and food. Which we don't actually have a lot of. Oh, we've got some melons. Yeah, that'll do. Firing like a professional rifleman. So we need, what, 10 more defense? Alright guys, we are so nearly there. And, you know, I can only apologise to you if, you know, the way that I'm kind of, you know, what I'm talking about is not particularly appealing, and I can see why. But, honestly, I'm just trying to express, you know, what I'm experiencing with regards to what I'm doing here, and what else can I say, you know? Oh wow, did you break? How did that break? I have never seen those break before. I didn't even know they could. That's amazing. So your facilities can break. We've got a bit of food, we've got water, we don't have power, but we don't need power. But let me give them some let me give them some of those generators. They don't cost a thing, really. I like wireless power too, aren't they? They don't even need to be hooked up. Okay, 10 power. Do we have another location? We do not. So when we return, which will be... Oh, we do. We have one right ahead of us. Okay, so we'll be heading over towards that. There's still plenty of space over here too. We haven't explored any of this. And what I'll do to make sure I'm keeping it interesting for myself, and hopefully you guys, is, like I said, we'll be heading over here without fast travel. And as we walk along the way, we'll be exploring locations. I just don't want to explore any massive locations. I really want to leave that very detailed, in-depth exploration for Zombieland Conquest. It has also been getting a little bit confusing for me to keep track of 2 different packs. As to what I'm doing and what I'm not doing in each pack. So anyway, don't worry about it, all good. Thank you for joining me. We'll be back on it in a little while. I've got a couple things I need to do over the next couple hours. And I'm going to hang out with my kids for a little bit. I've only got 2 more days left with them. And I'll be back later on with another video where I want to get us down to at least 10 to go. If not more, depends how they go, the next couple episodes that I'll do. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye for now.